Good morning, everybody. How are you this morning? Oh, goodness. It has already been a very, very, very busy morning here at Not For Nothing Homestead. Very busy. I have been doing a whole bunch of stuff this morning. But first, I'll say hello to everybody who's here. Good morning, Joe Fix It for you. Good morning, Rebecca. Mary's Fiber Creation. There goes my phone. Where is Xander to make a smart comment? He's probably still sleeping. Good morning, Arlene. How are you doing this morning? Good morning, Jerry. I am sorry I won't be here. Getting ready to go out, cut hay most of the day. I have about 40 acres to start cutting. Well, you know what? Good luck. And I completely understand. You got to do what you got to do. Yeah, I think Mary, yes, his tractor has AC in it. Good morning, Scotty. How are you? We're trying to all stay cool. I know it's crazy. The heat, the humidity is what really feels like it just sucks the life right out of you. Good morning, Jesse. Lord, he said, good morning, everybody. And then he said, I was starting to feel sorry for you, Jerry, until you said you had AC in your tractor. Now, not so much. But still, it's labor intensive. I know that. Thank you so much, Jesse, for dropping all those links. Everybody is saying hello to one another. Troy Sutton, good morning to you. Rachel at Back to Good. I went and got water yesterday. Woo woo. It is a necessity. We have to haul it in. So, yeah, not the funnest job in the world, but you know what? Once you get it done and put behind you, you're like, yeah, I feel good now. So, anyways, good evening, Annie. How are you, my friend? Hopefully, you are doing well this evening, getting all tucked into bed, going to sleep. Let's see. Hopefully, I didn't miss any. James Hall. Good morning, James. How are you doing this morning? Hopefully, you're good. Oh, wow. Rachel said the wind gusts. The wind gusts rocking the camper at 4:30 a.m. woke me a wee bit early today. Wow. Okay. Yes. That would wake me up probably in a panic. So yeah, good morning, BNS Odyssey. How are you doing this morning? Good morning, Eileen. Welcome to my kitchen. Guess what? I made some blonde brownies again 2 days ago because I was craving them again. I love that you found that recipe. I think it is delicious. Good morning, Dot Roper. How are you this morning? What'd she say? Had to run outside and gather some things flying away. Wow. Yeah. I mean, you go to bed safe and secure, thinking everything's going to be there, and then you wake up suddenly to these winds that are howling and whipping through everything. I know that feeling. And then you think, what am I going to find down by the creek? I don't know. Probably some of my favorite things that weren't supposed to be there. Good morning, Nanny Tim. How are you doing, sweetie? I hope you are doing well. I've been thinking about you, and I'm keeping you in my thoughts and prayers always. And I'm glad you got that book. So awesome, awesome. I know you said that in chat the other day that you got that book. So let's see. And I think, oh, she said I need to get water today because monsoon season is arriving this week and road will be too muddy for the trailer. I get that too. We have a very steep driveway, and so I always cringe at coming up it, even though we've got it, graveled, still it's pretty steep. James said depends on where you're getting your water. Yes, that's true. I think we both have a good source though. Rachel and I both have a good solid source for water. Everybody is saying good morning and thank you to Jesse for dropping all those links. Yes, he is amazing. Eileen said, Piggy told me you did. I need to make some for him. It was a guilt thing, huh? Well, Ginger made some more. You think you can make me some more? Yeah, mine was purely selfish. I did it for myself. Oh, goodness, goodness. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm down to the bottom. So I've got a couple of things that I want to share with you guys, a couple of mail calls. The busy thing that we've had going on this morning, or that I've had going on this morning, is I am up potting some little plants, which are kind of like not good. The light is on them bad. So I am way behind everybody. And I know that Derek was saying this too. And so I am way behind everybody else as far as planting and stuff like that. So I got my little seedlings, and they were all in their little small plant start tray that we have. And there was like 2 and 3 that had popped up in each cell. So I had to go in and separate them. I have some Romas, and I have some cherry tomatoes. And as I said, I am like, I mean, this is how far behind I am. So if that helps anybody else feel any better, just give yourself some grace, okay? Because life happens, things happen, and just you can't always get it done, in lockstep with everybody else, even though, it may be a great time to put it out. This is the optimal time. Don't forget, you've got a second run. Usually in mid-June, you can start replanting some things. I know about 3 or 4 years ago, I had planted some squash. I did it way early, got it out there, was so excited about it. I got like 5 squash, and then the squash bugs hit me. Well, then I just left the plants. I pulled like 4 or 5. Good morning, the Bud Files. Good morning to you. And good morning, Josh at Sherman Family Farm. Hopefully you are doing well in your travels. But I just thought, I pulled some of them, and I thought, you know what? I'll just leave these others. They kind of look like they have a stalk or 2 that are still going to survive. I want you to know, in August, I was getting squash, yellow squash that was like this long and like this big around. So don't think that give yourself some grace, even if you're falling behind. Dot, I am so glad I'm not the only one behind. Girl, I am so far behind. That's all I'm looking at is my behind. I'm like, yikes. This is not the way I envisioned it. And although, I'm disappointed that I didn't get to get everything done, you can't dwell in that space. Number one, it's not good for your plants, because you want to plant things and do things when you're happy. So always make sure. Hey, Amy, Leonard Mountain Homestead, how are you? You want to make sure you're in a good headspace, because when I taste onions that are like really bitter, my dad used to always say, and I'm sure it's an old wives' tale, man, they must have been mad when they were planting them, because they're really feisty, and they don't, got a lot of bite to them. So anyways, it's one of those funny things. But you have to look out the windshield, because it's a whole lot bigger than the rearview mirror. So just remember, just keep looking ahead. Look at what you have coming up. Try to be reasonable. I got some, in my effort to try to catch up with myself, I put some Brussels sprouts in the ground. And they didn't quite get enough time. I did really good with the broccoli, but I did not get enough time to get the Brussels sprouts, and they're all just not doing anything. And, that was disappointing. But I'm trying to give myself some grace, because I know the heat is coming, and I know tomatoes love that. I know peppers love that. So I know I won't be everybody else is harvesting stuff now. Now I have some pepper plants. I have 1 or 2 pepper plants, and I have quite a few tomato plants that were given to me by Christine at Mrs. Gillum Farms, because she knew how far behind I was and that I was, kind of down on myself. And when we went to 10 Killer, she was kind enough, my sister, to give me some of her plant starts because she had had a bunch of them. So those are actually up and they're like this big. Some of them are a little bit even bigger. They have flowers on them and, all of that. But as soon as I got home and got everything settled here and we got some stuff done, I got a lot of things started. And so now I've got all of those that are coming up that need to be separated. I have a couple of fails. Good morning, Johnny. How are you? Hopefully you are doing well. But yeah, I had a couple of fails. And at this point in time in the game, when you have a seed that doesn't germinate, you're like, okay, that's it. I mean, I missed the first window. Now I'm trying, but don't give up. Again, give yourself some grace. The windshield is a whole lot bigger and a whole lot brighter than the rearview mirror, which is all that junk's behind you. So just keep looking ahead and just do what you can to try and put something in the ground if you still want to give it a try. So I'm trying not to dwell in that headspace of I'm so far behind everybody else, because again, I can't stay lockstep with them because I didn't start when they did. So maybe next year. Okay, there's always next year to try to start early, but not this year. So the first thing I wanted to share with everybody is a couple weeks ago, we were talking about basil and basil tea. Good morning, Karen Breast. How are you? I'm so happy everybody's saying hello to one another. It's so nice when you get to find a live that's going on, even if you're just listening to it. A lot of times I'm just listening to them and I have them in my back pocket while I'm running around doing other things, trying to catch up on plant starts. But a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about basil tea, and Dee's Garden Adventures said that she would send me some of her holy basil and blue spice basil. So today, I'd already checked the mail and I got them. So I have some little seedlings and I'm going to try to see what I can do with planting these as well. I love basil tea. It is absolutely wonderful. Good morning, Christine, Mrs. Gillum Farms. She has lots of purple basil. That is awesome. I am so excited for you because I love purple basil tea. So Deanna, thank you so much for sending these to me. I didn't see I think she was in the chat. I'm not sure. Maybe I did not see her, but thank you. If you watch on the replay, thank you. I did get them and I got her sweet little card. I love that. That's so cute. So I'm going to try to, with all the other things that I am, up potting today, I'm going to try to get some of this in a little container as well and see if I can get that going. Good morning, Beverly Moffett. So I got that. I also got, when we went to 10 Killer, Jan and the boss's tent got flooded. So Jan was walking around and Joey went to hug her and he was like, Jan, you are soaking wet. Why are you soaking wet? She's like, our tent got flooded last night. So everything we have is flooded. He's like, you don't have no dry clothes at all, everything. She said, nope. So he went to the truck and he got one of his favorite flannel shirts and a jacket while I was talking to her. And then he came back and he gave her those to wear. So she would have something dry to change into. So, and that was I think that was the very last day. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the very last day. So she's like, I'll get him back to you. I promise. And he was like, it's okay. Just be dry. I can't stand you standing here soaking wet. And hey, sold on RV Life. Good morning to you. So Jan, actually, we got the package and it had Joey's flannel shirt and it had his jacket in it. That was so funny. She sent us a beautiful, beautiful card. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. And it has a personal note in it, so I'm not going to read that. But she just said, just know that we love you guys so much. Also, she sent me some seeds. Imagine that, right? Imagine my excitement. So I got some cucumber jealous, some okra, which I don't know why she sent me this. Because the girl has got to know that Joey does not like okra. Two doves, bees, and garden. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, Joey's not an okra fan, but who knows? She sent me some hillbilly tomatoes. Okay, what are you trying to say about me, Jan? Huh? What are you trying to say, my love? No, I'm kidding. I'm excited to try these. I guess they just look, wonky like hillbillies, like all us hillbillies. Some parsnips, some lettuce, some Hamburg rooted parsley, which I guess you can eat the root and the top too. I don't know. I'm going to have to do some research on this one because I'm not very familiar with this one. Fried okra with jalapeno ranch is so good. Well, you know what? You are right in there with the Gillums because they like stuff like that too. Yes. Head for safer parks away from those crazy winds. Yes. She sent me some eggplant and some just right turnip seeds. So I love all those. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, boss, for sending the seeds in back and the sweet card. I love the card. It's so awesome. Okay, so then you can send the okra to me. Dot says, she said she loves okra. Good morning, Rainy Ridge. How are you? Take a sip of my coffee. Just up to two doves, bees, and gardens. Awesome. Yes, please. If there's anybody in here that you are not familiar with, please connect with them. Everybody is so awesome, and I love seeing everybody. I love talking to everybody. Okay, so I got this other package and I'm unpacking it now. Sorry, so I can make sure. So Karen at Flash Ministries, which is the wife of Scotty Too Hottie, which is now Lone Cross #MTP. She sent me some cards a while back that had sunflowers on them. She knows I love sunflowers because of my sunflower logo and everything. And I always have sunflowers on everything. I've got blankets with sunflowers. I've got, my logo everywhere that's got sunflowers on it. Good morning, Andel. How are you, my friend? I hope you're doing good. What did I do today, Ann? Let me tell you what I did today. I up-potted all these little short tomato plants. Yes, because I'm way behind. But Miss Ann has seems like it's a new little shorts series. So you need to go watch those little shorts when she says, what did I do today? So anyways, hey, Aunt, little plug there for Miss Ann. So back to Karen at Flash Ministries. She sent me some cards, the beautiful cards, like just greeting card type things to send out that have sunflowers, different sunflowers on them. They were gorgeous. I absolutely love them. Well, she sent me another package, and I guess these are things that she saw that reminded her of me. And I wonder why. Isn't this bag beautiful? I love this. I have a bunch of those recycled bags that I use, like when you go to Aldi, because if not, you have to pay for, the bags at Aldi. But I like shopping at Aldi. They're really inexpensive. So this bag is absolutely gorgeous. This is going to be my new go-to Aldi bag. I absolutely love it. Oh, let's see. I'm sorry, everyone, if I missed one of your videos or live, trying so hard to catch up, but it is impossible. This is such a wonderful community. And it is, you know what, Nanny Tam, we all give each other grace. And you have had some hard times recently, and you need to take care of you. We'll be here. Okay. We're not going anywhere. I don't think I'm going anywhere. I hope I'm not, but we'll be here. Okay. Everybody gets grace. We love you. You know that. So, and that's what counts. Okay. I can just tell you what I've done recently. If you want me to, you don't even have to watch my videos. I'll just email me and I'll just tell you all of what I've been doing. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Then also in that, in this goodie bag, she sent me an array of sunflower seeds, all different kinds. I mean, I love sunflowers, but I know a lot of people out there are not aware of how many different kinds of sunflowers there are. There are so many different kinds of sunflowers, and I think she hit every single one that's, in the little stacking shelf there when she went and saw all of these and said, wow, that reminds me of ginger. But thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. I appreciate that so much. Then what else did she send me? She sent me some coloring pencils for calming colors, an adult coloring book. I love this. It's beautiful. And there are some back here that even look like sunflowers, but they are all gorgeous. So I can't, and each one of them have like a little message inside on the left-hand side. And then you have or maybe it would be on the back of the previous page. You could use it that way. It's on the back of that page. So that is so awesome. Thank you so much, Karen and Scotty. I appreciate that so much of you thinking of me. I love that. So thank you guys. Let me see if I can catch up here. Let's see. I learned some interesting facts about sunflowers. They suck up the bad stuff out of the ground and make it better. Did you all know that? What a testimony to sunflowers. That is, I didn't realize that, but it makes a lot of sense because we have horrible soil here. And when I go to try to plant sunflowers in, wonderful potting mix and try, the plant start mix and trying to get it, everything just right, it seems like they don't want to germinate. But when I go out there and throw them in the clay, they germinate. I mean, it's the weirdest thing ever. So they're probably like beans, which beans are, nitrogen lovers and nitrogen fixers. They'll fix the soil for you. Anyways, that's why I love beans as well. And guys, the Save the Beans video that I did, help me save my beans. You should see those beans now. Holy cow. I go out there and these particular beans have a adorable little purple flower on them. That thing is covered in purple flowers, which will eventually turn into beans. And I'm so excited about that. So you have to celebrate those victories, those small victories that you have, and not focus on the things that you're so far behind. Yeah, see, everybody is saying, we love you, Nanny Tam. Do not worry about it. What did Jesse say? What did I do today? I sat here all day and watched Miss Ann do all the work around the homestead, and I'm bushed. Yeah, I bet you are. Hey, Wendy, how are you? Good morning, my friend. How are you doing? Hopefully you are almost settled in. Sunflowers take heavy metals out of the soil. That makes sense. Good to know about sunflowers. Love them. Me too. Me too. Sorry, I had a piece of banana nut bread. It must be the walnuts talking back to me. Oh, goodness. I am spilling beans. I'm happy stuff is, what did Amy say? I'm happy stuff is growing in my garden that I planted from seed. Me too. Me too. I'm just going to be, again, I'm just going to make sure that I celebrate those small victories. Wow, I feel like I'm taking a page out of Anne's book. Celebrate the small victories and don't sweat the other stuff, people. Okay. Keep looking out that windshield because it's bigger than the rearview mirror for a reason. Because you need to keep looking forward. I do, Wendy. I do. Thank you. And so do you. You have one too. We're like one day apart, right? One day and then I'm a couple years older than you, I think. Oh, thank you so much. And we love you guys. Love you, love you. Oh, you are not behind. You have seed starts. I still have seeds, hopefully going in today. Well, you know what? Today is your day. There you go. I'm just putting it out there in the universe like I did with the green beans. Today is your day. So put that magic touch in there and you're going to have plants in a week. Little starts coming up. Oh, we love you too, Nene Tam. Let's see. Just subbed to Leonard Mountain Homestead. Love connecting and finding new friends. Yes, absolutely. Love all the new friends. Yes, one day apart. January. Janet is on the 22nd. Oh, so it's Jan the 22nd, you're the 23rd, and I'm the 24th. Is that how it goes? Tell me if I'm wrong. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Yes. Oh gosh. She would love, Nanny Tam, she would love one of the, I have like a throw and it has sunflowers all over it. And it's I have two, one that has like a light blue-ish background, and the other one has like a tannish rustic, and it's gorgeous. It is so my color scheme. I love it. So that's my favorite one, as you can tell. Yes, sweet gifts from amazing people. Annie said the whole community is awesome. I have made a heap of friends who I now consider family. And we need to get your butt over here, Annie, so we can all meet you one day. Hey, Christy Betts. Good morning. How are you? Hope everybody is doing good. Yeah. So was I right? Yes. Yes. Birthday party, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Wow. Okay. So Jan, Wendy, me. I got it. I got it. I got it. That's awesome. So we start with Jan in 2 days, huh? Y'all got to do the birthday countdown. 2 days. Y'all need to all send Jan happy birthdays, okay? Yes. And then the day after that, make sure you send Wendy happy birthdays. So, what is everybody else up to? I'm just trying to catch up and give myself some grace, and with everything that's been going on, as far as, things that we were doing when I had a journal and everything that I had put together like in December, the end of December, towards the beginning of January. Okay, this is when I need to start this, because then 8 weeks from that's my last frost date. None of it came to fruition, guys. But life gets in the way, and sometimes that is what happens. You have piglets. You have this, you have that, all kinds of different things. What did she say? Would love to come and visit, but I now have a new secondhand car. My car died and I am stuck at home. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry to hear that. But I hope the secondhand car is make sure and getting you where you need to go. James Hall said he is waiting on surgery. Let's see if I can get that comment up there. There we go. There we go. Waiting to hear on surgery. Okay. Building a large chicken run. I skipped that. Building a large chicken run, keep the farm mowed. We are behind and still trying to move in, clean, and unpack. Yeah, the unpacking is probably the hardest part. But the best part about the unpacking is you can get rid of some of that stuff and then you can put everything exactly where you want it. But it takes a lot longer when you do it that way. But I mean, I can understand. Give yourself some grace, but stay away from the fire water. Okay. Good morning, Blessed Crochet. How are you? Oh, Christy's been snapping Cherokee wax beans and dehydrating some basil. Nice. What are you going to do? Use that for cooking? Mostly when you dehydrate it, that's what you use it for. But sometimes people use it in candles or in something else like that. Yes. Yes, and you are so right. Yes, life gets lifing. I like that. We do what we can. Just give yourself grace. I am making knitted hats for my birthday celebration in July. Oh, nice. Very good. Well, good luck with that, Miss Rebecca. Hopefully that goes well. And I'm sure you are well stocked in yarn. But if anybody would like to donate some yarn to Rebecca Touch by Yarn, for future hats for her birthday giveaway, I'm sure she has her address on her about page. Send her some yarn and watch what she turns it into. They end up being some beautiful hats. Do stuff inside as much as possible. I get it. Yes. You're harvesting carrots, almost 10 pounds. Oh my gosh, that's not a little victory to celebrate. That is a big victory to celebrate. Goodness gracious. Let's see, what would I do with those? 10 pounds of carrots from my garden. I would probably, I've canned carrots before and I don't care for them that way. I actually, you have to go and say, okay, when I'm, if I do like green beans and carrots and I do this and that and the other, in what format do I reach for something? Do I reach for the canned carrots or do I reach for the carrots that I blanched and froze? What do I like the consistency and the taste of better? Or even the ones I diced up and dehydrated? Which ones do you reach for first? And that's kind of been one of those things that I've been kind of sifting through. Some years you just get all, okay, this is it. I'm canning everything I've got. And then you step back and you take a look, like a year and a half later, and you're like, wow, there's still 12 jars of those carrots in there, and I have not touched them. I don't mind them to add them into something else. Like if I make a venison stew, I'll grab a jar of venison, a jar of potatoes, and a jar of carrots, throw them together and love that. But as a side, I don't really like carrots, just canned carrots like that. So, what are you doing with them? What is your favorite way to preserve them? Or how are you going to preserve that 10 pound? I'm behind on chores too, but I just can't take the heat anymore. No, I can't either. I have to work early mornings and evenings. Yeah, that's how most of us are doing it. And yeah, it's a good plan. It's a good plan because that midday, you walk out the door. I walk out to take the dog to the, bathroom, and Misty is like, really? You want me out here in this heat? So, yeah. And cooking is done in the morning, and that's pretty much it. Or early afternoon before the sun really, really hits this side of the house bad. Yeah, because after that, no, not cooking, not wanting to do any cooking. Wendy said a lot of my stuff was still packed for years after I moved back from Georgia. I haven't gotten to that stuff yet. You're probably going to find a bunch of Georgia paraphernalia. That's going to be fun. Christy said her daddy's birthday was in July. Oh, I didn't know power back on. Oh, I didn't know it was off. I'm sorry. I'm glad it's back on though. Ooh. Because it's 10:30 here. I don't know what time it is there, but wherever you are, I'm sure the heat is coming on. So good thing that the power came back on. Dyer Family Farm, good morning to you. How are you? Thank you for popping in. I appreciate that. Oh, goodness. I don't, because it's my home address. They'll need to reach out and get my address from me. Okay, so email Rebecca if you would like to donate some yarn to her. Email Rebecca, and she will give you a way to get it to her. Let's see. Canned carrots are better glazed. Yeah, they are. You're right. I agree with you on that one, James. It is so hot and humid already outside. I would melt away without my air conditioning. Yes, Nanny Tam, I agree. Well, I say that and I don't really have air to speak of. I mean, I do in a sense, but I don't run it a lot because, then I'd have to run the generator because we're off grid. You all know that. We're off grid. I watered the garden last night, had it running on the ground and forgot until this morning. What? The water bill will certainly be interesting. I'm pretty sure it has had enough water now. Yeah, you probably don't have to water tomorrow. And whoops. Yeah. We all get into those days when we forget stuff. I laid a little mini shovel down a little while ago when I was doing all these little plants. And I said, where did I put that thing? I just had it in my hand. Is this really happening to me? And I looked around and looked around. I finally found it. It's the last place you look, right? I'm thinking diced and frozen. Ooh, I love that. Fresh stir-fried dishes in the next couple of days. Yes, you can cut them in the little carrot sticks and then do some stir-fry. That sounds amazing. I love that idea. Thank you, Jesse, for putting my email out there. Yes, thank you, Jesse. He is all things on it. All things on it. Oh, look, this is another package I got. Sorry, I forgot to show this. This is my funny pig shirt. Do you see my funny pig shirt? I bet you can't. I bet you don't know where I got this from. Everybody, where do you think I got that from? And then it has, I'm about to go crazy on you. Is what it says, something like that. I can't remember now and I can't take it off to show you, but the shirt I love the shirt. It's so cute. It's so me with the pigs. I'm going to snap. I can't remember what it says. It says something in pink. You can't see it very well, but it is an adorable shirt. Thank you, Jessie and Lisa. I appreciate that. I love you guys. Let's see here. I'm with you. I don't like carrots pretty much at all unless it's in soup. I do like them, but yeah, I don't like them canned. I just don't like them canned. I don't know. It's nice and cold here now. Love the cold weather. Are you being facetious? I mean, coming off of a hard summer, you had a bad summer, Annie, there in. And if for you all that are not familiar with Annie at our urban homestead, she is in Perth, Australia. Please connect with her. She is so awesome. Love Annie. So she is now going into her winter, or is in her winter. And so, yeah, it's nice and cold there for her. And I have to remember that her morning is night. Our morning is her night, and our summer is her winter. So we're exactly the opposite. Wanted to stay in It's hard to even get things done inside the small camper with 4 Pyrenees mixed dog under. Wow. Yeah, Christy, I can't imagine that that would be easy at all. Because Great Pyrenees are usually pretty large, no matter what they are mixed with. Yes, glazed carrots are yummy. I do like glazed carrots. Uh, what does that say? We are doing good. Just broke 2,000 subscribers this morning at 8 o'clock. Oh, nice. Awesome. Great job. That is amazing. Celebrate your victories, whether they're small or they're big. Celebrate your victories. Yes, they are easy to make. Yes, that is awesome, Jack. Yep, same. We have AC, but don't have the ability to use it. I, we have a generator, but I'm not going to burn the gas for that all the time. It's just not. It's not what we signed on for. Not that I want to torture myself every day in the heat. That's not it. When it gets really, really bad, I do. But usually I just, tough it out most of the days, find some cool shade. I have a bunch of those. Oh, I have one right here, actually. Now it's nice and dried out now, but if you don't have one of these cooling cloths, you can get them at, I don't know, they're Walmart. Some of the grocery stores carry them. Target. You can get them online at Amazon. But once you wet this, it's just like a towel. But it stays cool a lot longer. And so I just soak these in cold water. Sometimes I'll pop them in the freezer for about 10 or 15 minutes. And then I just drape it around my neck. And it's not nearly as stiff as this. This makes it look like a piece of cardboard. But once it gets wet, it gets all floppy and everything. But these are a lifesaver in the summertime. You think that they're just, if you've looked at them before, like I did years ago, and thought that's just a waste of money. It's just one more thing that they're trying to sell me that I don't need. These actually will do it, because if you get that area around your neck and then, close to your head cool, you're like, the rest of your body just kind of, it like brings your temperature down from that high where you feel like you're sweating profusely. So we have quite a few of these. So I'll get this and get it nice and cool and get it in the freezer. I would not recommend leaving them in the freezer overnight. Ask me how I know, because then it takes a while for them to thaw out and you can't use them because you can't even unfold them because they're frozen. So just leave them in there for like 10 or 15 minutes and let them get nice and cold with that water in there. They are amazing. They really are. Let's see. Oh, everybody is congratulating Dyer Family Farm. Yes, that is so awesome. Let's see here. Oh, wait, hold on. That's awesome, Leonard Melton. I'll see several of y'all comment to me, and I'm driving a road racer, so if I missed your comment, I can't just watch the screen. I'm sorry. No, that's quite all right. We just want to make sure you know that that is awesome. No AC in an RV in Arizona. How do you survive? Yeah, it's funny because you find the way. Yes, a portable swamp cooler, lots of fans inside, but it's always so windy here that I'm usually just outside in the shade. Yeah, you just figure out a way to make it a little less miserable, don't you, Rachel? Do what? What'd you say? You're welcome, little spoiled sis. Oh, from a very wealthy mister. Thank you. Good morning, Glenda. How are you? Good morning. Grace and Fires in the house, people. Windows open and huge cross breezes to cool the camper. Yes. Everybody's saying good morning. Oh, she said, I love the shirt, Ginger. I almost like, but I think mine has a cow on it too. Yes. Oh, I almost forgot carrot cake. What? Yes. Oh my gosh, carrot cake. I love carrot cake. It is one of my all time favorites. Oh, carrot miso soup. There you go. That sounds very good too. Oh, yes. You know what? I did. I saw that too, Glenda. And Miss Ann, I love you. I'm sorry. I haven't had a chance to comment because I saw it almost right before I came on this live. Um, so Miss Ann, one of her chickens passed away that she had had for quite some time. So and she was special. They're all special, but I think she was a little special, or a lot of special. And so, and I think she was one of the ones that survived the dogs a couple of months ago. Sorry, I'm bringing up bad things. I'm sorry, Ann. Geez, way to bring the room down, Ginger. We love you, Ann. I know exactly what that's like. And you know what? I know your heart is filled and you gave her a wonderful life and she loved you too. So just keep that love in your mind. We have 2 AC running all the time and it's get cool 79 most days. I'm so tired of hearing the AC running though. Yeah, I know it is a little tiresome after a while. You just want the quiet and the breeze coming in. Um, let's see. She says, I'm on the Tennessee Kentucky line. It's already hot and muggy. Yeah, it's the last couple of days we have had a nice wind. Not like a Rachel wind, but we have had a nice wind and it's been really good. It's kept that humidity from settling in the air and in the rooms, and making every room feel like it's muggy. So, how do you refrigerate ginger? Um, um, I usually use it and then, use bits of it and put it back in that small little bag that you usually get it in the produce department. Um, that's what I usually do. Let's see. Yep, I just set up my first tier on YouTube yesterday. Just need about 650 watch hours for top tier with ads almost there. Oh, guys, that is awesome. If you get a chance, go over and run Rachel's playlist at Back to Good. She has some wonderful, wonderful videos. They have what did you call it? A shared well. She hauls water just like I do. They're off grid. So she has some great videos. Go over there and give her a watch. Watch a few videos if you can, even if you just keep it on volume like 2 in the background, and then open up another tab. She would greatly appreciate it. We're just all trying to help each other the best we can to succeed in this YouTube world. So we want to see much success to her, please. I've been trying to find a chicken shirt and an apron with chickens on it. Must check Amazon. Yes, Amazon. I got a bunch of chicken shirts a couple years ago. Oh, Glenda said, we love the cooling cloths for our dogs. Yes, that works for them too. Your body acclimates to the weather and air conditioning messes up your natural ways. I love air conditioning. I love that you say it like that. We have a generator also, but not paying for the gas either. Yeah. And we have a Honda. Honda is like, man, I just can't say enough about them. We've had a lot of all kinds of different generators, but Hondas, they really are very efficient. They're very quiet. They're usually a little more on the expensive side, but they are amazing and they do wonderful if you're off grid. But yeah, again, still, if you're running it like, all day, nobody wants to do that. Anyways, thank you, Jesse, for dropping that. There you go. There's a nice towel for your neck. Microfiber cool towel. It's a 4-pack of them, too. I hooked my hello. I hooked my hello over the fence and forgot about it. Huh? We've been looking for it since last spring, and my son just found it yesterday. I'm not sure what you're trying to say there, Nanny Tam. Ho, not hello. Oh, here we go. Yes. You talking about losing things or putting them down. Yeah. Yeah, I guess her dogs will let them. My dogs don't like anything on their heads or didn't like anything on their heads. Missy's not one that likes to be dressed up or anything. Those cooling cloths work great. They do work good, don't they? That's true. If I sat on it, it would have cooled it off quicker. You're probably right. How do you refrigerate? Huh? Because we have solar panels and batteries. And so our refrigerator that I would never take away from our refrigerator or our freezer. They both run off of batteries and solar batteries and panels. So that's how all of that stuff is. Yeah, that little camper, because we have a camper, we have a camper fridge, and then we have a full size refrigerator out here in the outdoor kitchen, and then we have like a chest freezer. So the inside the camper runs on 12-volt batteries, and then I don't think any of the panels are hooked to that. Well, yeah, a couple of I guess one or two of the solar panels are hooked to the camper stuff, the main stuff. But that refrigerator is gas that came in the camper. Obviously, most of them are. This refrigerator and the chest freezer are both electric, so those get hooked into the solar. So we've got like 6 or 8 panels out there, and those charge the solar batteries that we have, and then that runs those two. So I'd rather have, the save the power for anything, cut anything else. I just don't want to lose our refrigerator or our freezer. So I will suffer. Yes. Hey, Megan's Fearless Adventures. How are you, my dear? How are you doing this morning? I always have carrot cake for my birthday. Yes, carrot cakes are wonderful. Oh, theirs is plugged into their solar. Rachel, hers is plugged into solar generator. Nice. Very good. Today is Sir Grace's birthday. I'm making him a Jello poke cake. Nice. I love that. Please tell Sir Grace that we said happy birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to Sir Grace. Hello and good morning, Megan. Everybody's saying hello to Megan. Good morning, good morning. And everybody else is saying happy birthday to Sir Grace. Oh, that was supposed to say I'm driving a road grader. Oh, okay. Good morning, Jennifer Ocean Homestead. Sorry, I get tongue tied here. Oh, wow. Goodness gracious. That is quite all right. So hopefully you got it done because you said we had. So that's past tense. So I'm hoping it got done okay. Everybody's saying hello and happy birthday. I'm trying to catch back up. Oh my gosh, yes, that is my favorite cake, carrot cake. It's not because of the carrots, I don't think. No, probably it's from that cream cheese icing. And it has a spice cake flavor too. That's what I love about it because I love spice cake. It is because of the frosting. Yes, it is. I had a chicken that was 8 years old. Her name was Fat Gertie Birtle. Well, I took it off. Birdie. Not sure what kind of chicken she was. That's funny. I've never made a carrot cake. Annie, they're so delicious, but they are so calorie dense. I mean, it's packed with calories, but that's okay because it's delicious. Uh, Amy would like for you to bring your road grader over there, Jack. If you're listening, I know you can't see all the comments since you're doing that, but she said if you would just kind of drive over there, take a little detour to Leonard Mountain Homestead and do a little grading for her. Oh, goodness. I love carrot cake jam. Oh, yes, I have heard of that. I don't think I've ever had that. One of my favorite jams. I've actually seen a couple of people make it. And I know there's a recipe for it in the ball book, the thick one that has like all the jars on the front in different colors. I think we all have it. I mean, I've got every 10th page is like dog-eared and I've got tabs in it and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna have to try that. I love you too. I'm grateful for having her funny self as long as we did. She absolutely was a trooper. That is amazing. You know, you don't forget those that were just right there with you through all the ebbs and flows of everything. I love that. Oh, everybody's sending hugs your way, Miss Ann. Oh, yes. I think she meant how do we refrigerate stuff? I don't know. I was saying I wondered how you refrigerated without a generator. Okay, yeah. See, see, James, I caught on. It took me a minute or two. um, let's see. Yes, Leonard Mountain Homestead. We do too. We love this community. Y'all bless us so much with sending people to our channel and then watching our videos. Absolutely. Uh, oh, yay. Jesse, that's awesome. Rachel, he is running you now. So he is running your playlist now. Let's see. We need to figure out what size generator to get that will keep 4 refrigerators running in the evening or in the event of a power outage. So much meat, a whole steer. Holy cow. Yeah. I am not exactly sure. I'm going to be honest with you. But I know the one I'll have to, well, no, because we don't use the generator all night. We use the solar that has built up throughout the day to run our refrigerator. Dang, I don't know. But I can try to ask Joey and see what he thinks. Because he's pretty, because we have a Generac. We've had 2 DeWalts, the big ones. We've had the really small suitcase Honda. I love, love, love that thing. If you want a little small sound generator, I highly recommend what they call the suitcase Honda. It is quiet. It takes only like a gallon of gas and it can run several different things. You can run it on eco mode and it can run, our son Joseph used to run a window unit on it. And that was the only thing that was on it. But he could run it for like 6 hours on eco mode. Now you would hear it rev when the condenser would kick in for the air conditioner. But other than that, it would, hum back down. I mean, those things, Hondas are amazing. They really are. No solar generator. And we just have a Harbor Freight generator. I bought the property with power and somebody took the box and pole. Holy cow. Yikes. What? They came and stole your box and your pole. That is nuts. We had our dog last year a plastic swimming pool. Yes. No, don't open the door and push me in, Jennifer. That's so funny. No, Jennifer, nobody's pushing me in the fridge. Please. Well, okay, on second thought, when it gets really hot, maybe. No. Uh, do you go live every Thursday morning? Yes, I do. I do craft and chat every Thursday morning at 10 a.m. EST. So, yep, crafty and a chatty. Ding, ding, ding. I love when Ginger's off grid light comes on. Thanks. It just needs to be solar charged. Boom-ba. The Predator generators from Harbor Freight are the quietest generators I've ever seen. You can literally sit on it while running and carry on a normal conversation. That is pretty awesome. I don't think I've ever seen a Predator around here. I mean, a Predator generator. I've seen plenty of Predators around here. Hey, Ralph, how are you doing? Ralph at Webb's Web. If you guys are not familiar with Webb's Web, he is awesome. We met up with him when we met up with Piggy and Eileen and Jerry and Susan Butler, and we went to Biggins. We got to meet Ralph from Webb's Web. He doesn't live too far from me. He's like an hour from me. So good to see you. Hopefully you are staying cool, my friend. Thank you. Thank you, Johnny. Yes, because I hadn't gotten to that yet. Yes, make sure and tell Sir Grace that everybody in chat sends him a great big happy birthday. Good morning, Tom. How are you? Hopefully you are doing well. Now that man is getting stuff in check. He's getting all of his, he had a how to lower his blood sugar and testing it the other day through the food you eat, because that's what spikes your blood sugar. And that was a great video that you had. And I have watched Marie's video on Saturday. His wife, Marie, the Sunday Dinner Chef, let me go back, is Tom Garvey, the keto cook. That is his other channel, the Sunday Dinner Chef. So he has both those channels. And his wife, Marie, has Meg's Mysteries. And every Saturday, she puts out a video. And it's usually pictures flashing across the screen, but she tells the story behind it. And all of these stories are stories that Marie wrote and has kind of made up, or, and she reads them. And I love them. It's called Meg's Mysteries. Some of them are a little scary. Okay. Not even going to lie. But, I'll just pull the covers up like this and I go, stop talking, Marie, stop talking. Now, I know Tom probably says that for another reason, but I say it because I'm getting scared. Yes. Good deal. Well, I'm glad you guys got it done. Megan, going well so far. Been in the hayfield. Be in the hayfield again tomorrow. Oh, Johnny, I'm sorry. I know it's got to be hot out there. Sean, hello, you beautiful sir, and hopefully Miss Kelly is not far from you. Yeah, hot times in the hayfield. Hot child in the city. I remember that song. That's old. That tells you how old I am. Farmers are cutting the hay here now too. I love seeing the bales out in the fields. Yeah, I think Paul Case was cutting hay. Well, his video he dropped this morning, he was cutting hay. So that was probably yesterday or the day before. Heather, how are you this morning? Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. Hopefully everybody is doing well on your homestead. I would love to if I could. Amy, my day would be over by the time I drove it all the way. I hope tonight on Homestead Hangout we hear the story about how come Johnny and Christine are together because of a road grader. I think that was Johnny's fancy idea of a first date. I don't know. I thought Christine, she was probably, well, you'll wait and hear about it, but I'm sure she was probably kind of second guessing her. Did I really say yes to this? Okay, but I guess he's kind of cute and I like him, so I'll go. It's probably the way it went. I don't know. You'll have to wait and see. So everybody's saying hi to Tom, and he is saying hi to everybody. I'm not usually awake quite yet for your lives. Sorry, it's about 7 a.m. here when you start, but today I was up extra early. Oh, I'm so glad. I am glad. Hopefully, we'll help you out with those watch hours too. Um, Having you connect and make sure you know everybody that's in here. And now that we all know that you are in need of those and you are that close, make sure and go put Rachel at Back to Good on your playlist playing there in the background. I have a great spot to set up solar panels. It's just not affording to get this at. Yeah, they are it is an investment. It is an investment. I will tell you that. But in the long run, it actually is really good. It pays off, even if you can only just get one panel at a time. We just came back from our daily walk. Have to get in before it gets too crazy hot. Isn't that the truth? This was a great live, Ginger. Thank you. I appreciate that. It was good seeing your smile this morning. Everyone have a blessed day. See y'all later on Homestead Hangout. All right. Y'all don't forget to check out Amy and Chris at Leonard Mountain Homestead as well. Yes, I love Marie's stories. I love them. And Tom is awesome. I'm putting you on my notice for every Thursday morning. Well, thank you, Jack. I appreciate that. Yep. Every Thursday morning, some crafting, some chatting. Thank you for the bowling ball recommendation. You are welcome. I didn't come by that by myself. I was taught that by Mr. Dale at 9 Acre Family Farms. It gives them something to do, but it looked like Pumpkin liked it a lot more. Am I right? I think. Pumpkin? Yeah. I think she liked it a lot more than Daisy May. It looked like it to me because all the shots I saw on your short. Go watch Christine's short. She bought the pigs. Went to the thrift store and bought the piglets some bowling balls to play with. Yeah, that was a recommendation I had gotten from Dale, and we did it. And so they love it. Gives them something to do besides tear the whole dang yard up. Oh, Christy said I probably need to watch those videos. A lot of diabetes in my family. Can anyone put the link up? Well, let's see. I'm sure Jesse probably was already on that. Jesse, can you put up the link for Tom Garvey, the Sunday dinner chef? If you can do that for Christy so she can go over there. After these lives, I spend the afternoon looking up all these channels, so many to see. I know it is a whole bunch, isn't it? Or maybe Annie can put up our Sunday dinner chef's link, or Johnny is also a mod. Oh, there you go. Yes, the Sunday, he has Tom Garvey the keto cook, and he also has the Sunday dinner chef. I didn't know Tom's other channel was the Sunday dinner chef. Yes, I need the link, he said. Okay. Hang on. I think Jesse's working on it. Thank you, Nanny Tam. Yeah, I usually only keep it at an hour. We're about 10 minutes over. But I love talking to you guys. In like third grade, when you go to, the summer picnic, the end of the year, and they hand out the awards when you were in school, I got most talkative. Are you surprised? No, nobody else is. Yep. Most talkative. That was my award. Not most likely to achieve, all A's or most athletic. Nope. Most talkative. Motor mouth. In other words, I was a motor mouth. Already 80 degrees here. Yeah, it's already really hot here too. Getting there. I'm about to go in and put on switch out for a tank top. The watch hours is what I need to get up to 2,000. Okay, so he needs watch hours as well. Jack does on Dyer Family Farm. So, anyways, let's see. Well, oh no, you're fine, Virginia. Hello, how are you? Let me see if I can drop the Sunday dinner chef. I can probably do it. Give me just a second. Here it is. Okay, 1 second, guys, and I am going to drop this other channel. Wow, he's got over. Wow, Tom, you are doing good on this channel. Ahoy. Okay, copy link. Go back to chat. I'm trying to do this how Joey showed me to do it. All right. Yes, there you go. So I dropped the link. Oh, dang it. Jesse beat me to it. Again, you wascalin' wabbit. But yes, there is Tom Garvey, the Keto Cook's other channel, the Sunday Dinner Chef. So make sure you go and check him out. Scott at Ramblin' with the Brums is going to be having his Procrastination Thursday, I believe. I haven't heard any difference, so look for that. I don't have a notification yet, but yeah, I don't have a notification yet for it, but it usually doesn't start until noon, like in 50 minutes. So anyways, so go check him out, and then we will see you guys tonight at Homestead Hangout. That starts at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you start with Gillum Farms. Then you're going to go to White Rock Nation after that, White Rock Homestead. And then from White Rock, you'll come back here to Not For Nothing Homestead. And then we round out Homestead Hangout with 9 Acre Family Farms. And generally, we're playing Cahoots. And I love that game. It's crazy. It's fun. It's competitive. And I love it all. All right, guys. So remember what I said. Give yourself some grace. The windshield is a whole lot bigger than the rear view mirror for a reason. It's so you keep looking that way. Okay. We love you, and we will see you guys tonight on Homestead Hangout. Thank you to all the mods. Thank you to everybody in chat for coming in and visiting. We have 30 people in here. This is awesome. And you're all talking, and yay, I love it. I love it. It's awesome. Do you have your address listed? Yes, I do on my About page, Wendy. Does anyone else go live during the day? Scott at Ramblin' with the Brums will be live at noon. Well, it's noon. It's 12 Eastern Standard Time. I don't know where. I'm assuming that you're over in Central, so that would be 11. So in less than an hour, Scott and his Ramblin' with the Brums Procrastination Thursday. Sometimes he procrastinates and he's at like 10 after 12. I don't know what he'll be today. So anyways, all right, guys, love you guys. See you tonight. And I will remember to hit the end button this time. So yes. Oh, before I end this live, there is a schedule of YouTube lives on Ralph at Webb's Web has a website. Jesse posted the link earlier, and that kind of gives you the community to hear an idea of when everybody goes live. So that way you don't miss any of your favorite people, because I know I used to miss a lot of my favorite people because I didn't realize they had scheduled lives. So anyways, all right, guys, love you. Go plant some plants. Go be the best version of yourself that you can today and make somebody smile. Okay? Love y'all. Bye.